Aloha nui loa, friends, coming to you live from Kalapana Sea View lawn once again, and you couldn't ask for a more beautiful day. So glad that you are here with me, and I wanted to take a moment to talk about some reparenting skills that I've been using that are very helpful to me. So affirmations are one of the biggest most useful tools, I guess, that you can use in any moment in the reparenting journey or any self healing journey. But specifically for people like myself who are recovering from a traumatic past, traumatic childhood, traumatic relationships. And I have this app that I use on my phone for affirmations. It's called the I Am app. And one of the affirmations that I received earlier today is I open my heart. I open my heart. What that means for me today is opening my heart to looking for gratitude in my life. I've been having some experiences in the last couple of weeks that have been really heavy, have been hard on my heart, have made me question and doubt myself and my journey. What I will be doing, with my life for the next 6 months. And I'm opening my heart today. I'm opening my heart to feeling joy. I'm opening my heart especially to feeling gratitude. So the practice that I was working today, this morning, was also journaling. And when I journal, I write my 5 things that matter most to me today, right? And but I have to get out whatever it is that's stuck in my body, to be able to get to those 5 things, to get to that place of gratitude. And so I had some feelings of disappointment, frustration. When I'm feeling those things, I know that I'm being disconnected from source. And so just writing out exactly how I feel, not spiritually bypassing, not toxic positivity about what I want to be feeling, but just this is where I am at. This is where I'm at right this moment. I'm feeling these things. And from that place, then being able to say, I am grateful for, and heavens, I have so much to feel grateful for in my life. And it's especially profound for the small things in living an off-grid lifestyle. So to be profoundly grateful for, I get the opportunity to make breakfast for myself and my daughter this morning. And I'm grateful that I have food, right? And I'm grateful for the refrigerator I have. I have an ice box that works perfectly, and I don't have to think about it or contribute any effort into keeping my food fresh in my ice box. I have water every time I turn on the tap, thanks to the solar power and that runs our pump and the rain that fills our catchment tank. And I have water to flush my toilet every day. The same thing, the pump that powers the the solar pump brings the water from the catchment, and I just get to enjoy the benefit of that. I have propane to have a hot shower. I have a gas generator to be able to do my laundry. I have clean clothes to wear today and they smell good, and I'm super happy for that. And just all the little things that, in a lot of our modern society, living on grid, that we tend to take for granted a lot, just these modern conveniences of life. And I am just so profoundly grateful today to realize that I have so much abundance in my life. And included in that abundance is to be able to live in this beautiful place. There is the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, there she is, Big Blue, my bestie. I'm so happy that I could take a couple minutes to sit here with you at the lawn and talk about life. I look forward to chatting with you again soon. In the meantime, I'd like to say the last affirmation that I just received right before doing this video is I release stress from my body, and I can do that today. I have immense tools to be able to release stress from my body, and it's a big part of my reparenting journey, caring for my inner child. So much of the past 20 years, I've looked for ways to support my inner child, known that my inner child needed healing, but was having a difficulty identifying what steps I could take or what tools I needed. And it's been an ongoing journey of collecting a toolbox of tools to help me on this journey. And, one that helps a lot is the tapping that we do, tapping the meridian points and speaking my truth. For a long time, I didn't know what my truth was. I had a difficulty identifying what emotions that I was feeling. I had difficulty expressing those emotions that I felt from coming from a traumatic childhood of not being able to speak, learning to deny my natural expression for safety, to appease the adults in my home that would become violent or angry or explosive at me for expressing needs. And so I learned at a very young age that having needs was dangerous. I learned at a young age that having needs was a burden to others around me. I learned at a young age that having needs made me less lovable. That was my child perception of the situation, that my needs were a burden to the adults around me. Expressing my needs would often result in having anger directed towards me, sometimes violence directed towards me. And I learned over time to have less and less needs. That served me as a child because it created a sense of safety. If I was not receiving negative reactions from the adults around me based on minimizing my needs, then that helped me to stay safe, to feel safe in my home. But as an adult, this is a very disruptive and not helpful strategy, because I am an adult. I'm a parent. I'm a partner. I'm an employee. I'm a boss. I'm all these things that I couldn't be as a child. And being a full adult means that I need to be able to communicate my needs. And a lot of my younger life as an adult and my adulthood, I spent feeling a lot of frustration with myself of being unable to express my needs and not understanding where that stuckness in my body came from when it came to identifying my needs and expressing my needs to another person. Often because of my trauma response, was choosing partners who were emotionally unavailable to me, and their needs came before mine. And just repeating that pattern of minimizing my needs for another person, um, creating that false sense of safety for myself that while it was supportive for me as a child when I had no choices, it created a really harmful environment for me as an adult because I reduced my amount of choices that I had, by my own actions, by my own behavior. So, just some thoughts to share with you today on this lovely, beautiful day in Kalapana Seaview. Sending you very much aloha, mahalo nui loa, ahui ho.